Hey guys, this is Action Player over here, so I'm gonna do a buddy fight deck profile. So this is my first time doing it, so I do not know what title to put it, so I'll just put it as Dragon World Drum Bunker Dragon deck. So yeah, this deck, once you see a deck profile, I don't think it'll be that good, because most of these cards in here might be rubbish to you guys, but I put a lot of thoughts into this deck, so maybe you guys can give me some suggestion on what to make this deck better. So yeah, there isn't much foils in this. If you guys want this deck, I can sell it to you guys, but please do offer your price below. So yeah, buddy, I play this Steel Gauntlet Dragon. So yeah, the reason why I don't play Drum Bunker is because Drum Bunker is too good to be played in as a buddy. So yeah, that's why. And Steel Gauntlet Dragon is pretty good. He has a good defense and a pretty good attack power. The defense is pretty good because if you put it in the middle, your opponent's most monsters might be 6k or 5k. That's why they would either waste 2 attacks on this or just use some spells to destroy it. So yeah, that'll be my buddy and flag. So I play one Barrier Breaker. I do not like Barrier Breaker. I'm getting Power Bunker. The reason why I don't like is because defense is really lame. It's only 1000 and its attack power is pretty good. But I prefer Power Bunker better because his defense is way higher than 1000. And if you put it in the middle, you keep on attacking every turn. And you can use spells card to defend. So that's pretty good. But yeah, the skill for Barrier Breaker is basically counter blast, pay to gauge. The core cost is pay to gauge, so yeah, and penetrate. So basically this card, when this card attacks, it destroys your opponent's monster in the center and it deals the equal damage to your opponent. So yeah, basically when this attacks and you have, so basically you want to do your final turn, you put this at the side, attack, your opponent's center monster disappear, deal 3 damage. If he's up, if his damage is 4 or less, just cast a Gargantua Punisher and your opponent's pretty much done. So which is why he's pretty good, but Power Bunker is better, although he only has 2 crit. I play one Rising Flag. He's a pretty good unit. Core cost pay 2. When these cards enter the field, destroy a size 2 or less monster on the field. So if you call him to the side, you do his skills, and if your opponent has 4 or less life, destroy the monster at the center if it's 2 or less, and pretty much cast your Gargantua Punisher. So people look down on Rising Flare, but I think he's pretty good for your final turn. That's why. Next I play 4 Drum Bunker Dragon. He's a pretty good unit. Put him in center and force your opponent to attack 2 times just to get rid of him. If your opponent has 2 monsters on the field at that turn, they pretty much doesn't do any damage to me. Instead, they just remove this unit. So basically his core is pretty good. Pay 1 gauge and put the top card of your deck into this monster soul. And soul guard ability. So soul guard ability basically, let's say I call him, I pay 1 gauge, put a top card into his soul. If your opponent's monster attack him, he basically exit the field. But with the soul guard ability, the card in the soul helps defense him, so he gets to stay on the field again, so he won't disappear. Until the second attack, he'll basically disappear. So yeah, that's why I play him. And he has a pretty good balance of 5k defense and 5k attack, and 3 crits, so which makes him a pretty outstanding size 2 soul guard monster. Next I play 4 Steel Gauntlet Dragon. As I said, he has a pretty good defense power. Put him in the center and your opponent probably has to use Link Attack to get rid of him. And next special card, I play Yamaha Dragon. Yamaha Dragon is pretty good. Although he has a really low defense, he has a pretty good attack power. So I heard there's a new Danger World monster that has 10,000 defense and 10,000 attack power. So with Yamaha, and you call another monster, add up to link attack, you basically can get rid of that monster. But if you use other monsters to link attack, their attack power won't match up equal to 10,000 or over 10,000. That's why Yamaha Dragon is there to help you, and with him alone he can whack away those size 3 double attack monsters, so he's pretty useful. So that's it for my size 2. Now off to the size 1. Size 1, I play 3 Spike Shoulder Dragon. He's pretty good. Let's say you go second, and since size 1, you call it, let's say you call 3 of him out onto the field, pay 3 gauge, 9 damage. If your opponent doesn't guard, he's all the way down to 1 health. So that's pretty funny. I actually did it once to a opponent near my locals. He was all the way down to 1, but he managed. Yeah, but the second opponent that I faced, he was all the way down to 4. So I was pretty happy. Buddyfight is a pretty funny game though. So yeah, his core cost is pay 1 gauge. So yeah, I play 4,000 Rapier Dragon. 1,000 Rape Dragon. No, just kidding. I play 4 Bear Trap Fang Dragon. He's pretty good because early game not much monsters defense will be higher than 4,000. So if you put him over there to attack, the monster pretty much exit the field. He has a pretty good balance of 2,000 or 4,000 attack power, but the defense is pretty low. But it's 2 crits. Next I play 4 Systematic Dagger Dragon. I like him a lot because he has a good balance of 3k defense and 3k attack and a 2 crit. That's pretty good for a size 1 monster. So yeah, off to the spells. I play 2 generic cards, so yeah. First I play Buddy Charge. What Buddy Charge do is basically put the top card of your deck into the gauge. Then if a buddy monster is on the field, put the top card of your deck into the gauge. So basically when you cast this card, you get to gauge 1. So basically you put the top card of your deck into the gauge. And if your buddy is on the field, which for me, which is my Steel Gauntlet Dragon, I get to gauge again. So I get to charge another gauge. So let's say you want to finish your opponent and you only have, let's say 3 gauge, and you want to do Gargantua Punisher, and you already charge and draw, but you only have 3 gauge. What do? Cast this card, put 2 cards into your gauge zone, and you get to do Gargantua Punisher. So this card is pretty amazing. Next I play the Destruction. Basically you discard card from your hand and destroy an item on the field. So what Danger World has is a pretty good weapons. So you cast this card, the weapon is pretty much gone. So it's a pretty good support for this deck. I play 1 Dragonic Shield because you can get rid of some annoying monsters on the field from your opponent's field. Actually, I already have 1 Blue Dragon Shield. I forgot to tell you skill. Counter destroy a power 3,000 or less monster on the field. And what Blue Dragon Shield does is when your opponent attacks you and you do not have a monster in the center, you cast this, you get to nullify the attack and you get to put the top card of your deck into the gauge zone. I only have 1 because Blue Dragon Shield is pretty hard to find. Next I play 3 Dragonic Heal. It's pretty good. It heals your damage up to 2 health. So yeah, save your life sometimes. Next I play 4 Green Dragon Shield. Nullify the attack and you gain 1 health. And Dragonic Heal, basically you cast this card, you get to plus 2 health. Pretty good. And for Draco Energy, this card is amazing. Next weapons, I play 1 Steel Fist Dragon Knuckle. Pay 1 health, Volgonic Charge. When this card deals the damage to your opponent, put the top card of your deck into the gauge. So it gives you extra gauge. And counter, you pay 1 gauge and this card gains 2000 attack power. So yeah, pretty good. Next I play 2 Draco Brave. I play 3 Draco Fearless. Impact cards I play 4 Gargantua Punisher. So yeah, that's it for my deck profile of my Buddyfight Dragon World Drum Bunker Dragon deck profile. So hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more card games. And I might create another second channel where I do gaming channels, where I do gamings, because I always wanted to do that. But never mind. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please do, as I said, please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys think this deck isn't good enough, please do leave your suggestions on how to make this deck better, and maybe I can take all of my subscribers suggestion and make this into a better deck. So yeah, this is Extreme Sylvia signing out. Peace.